All right, facing a legend. What do we get here? We get elite spec. It's not a bad spec, but it's elite. Giant spec is interesting, but you have to commit to the hounds. Typhon spec is also quite good, but again, you have the hounds. We'll go elite spec. I mean, we're playing. We've got nothing left to lose. The only problem now that I'm a little regretting this is sometimes you want that level 5 factory, a round 5 factory, and you can't really get the round 5 factory with elite spec. That's the thing I'm kind of slightly regretting. But this just means the factory has come my round 6, round 7. I'm sure Agri is he knows a thing or two about defending factories, but we are so highly experienced. We play so many factories. That being said, we don't have a 100% success rate. We still lose. But yeah, he's not going to be expecting this. He's going to be expecting Phantom Race, which is why you went for the Marksman pack. And the tanks. This tells me he's probably going to be going for some kind of boat play, I think. He already gets a level here, which is weird. It's pretty fast to get a level there. Fire Badger, okay. So, okay. So now we have to think about this here. I like the Farseer. I like the Phantom Ray doesn't do anything for us because of the money. 400 doesn't give us any advantage. So we might as well just take this. We have to go for more chaff now. There's nothing really we can do. Guess we can go for chaff clear in the form of the crawler. I mean, in form of the arc light, which I think is actually fairly decent. So just put it here maybe, or just put it here. All right, I think this is reasonable. Okay. Pure sledges, Phantom Ray, some really weird technologies. Pure sledge, okay, so that means there's going to be boats behind. The only question now is how quickly we can get the factory online, because the only way we can deal with this is a factory. And what I don't like is we have to go for level 2. Ideally, if we had a level 1 factory, we can go, round 4. We're definitely going factory regardless, right? It's not about, trying to win necessarily. I mean, the factory is how we win, but the game really isn't about winning. It's about going factory. That's what the game's about. Um, Haste module. I don't know if you go for a haste module on this and level it up. Probably not. Probably not a horrible idea. Now what? So do we just build Mustangs? I mean, he's got the oil, so let's be realistic here. We know what's gonna happen. Right? We played this a million times. Yeah, the problem is, man, we kind of just don't have any money here. That's the problem. It's a huge problem. And I don't know. Like, I wish I didn't choose elite spec now. This is not good. This is gonna walk forward a little fast. I don't know. Guess we could go for some from wasps, but what about the money situation, right? What about the money situation is the problem. Okay. This is quite good. I'm glad I'm not seeing mass phantom rays though. That's good. Mass phantom ray with oil. I didn't want to see that. This pull is actually good for the storms because otherwise they'd be too fast. Here we're just holding them off. We're about to, this side's about to fall, but this side's kind of strong. Wait, what about the chaff gear though? Really good timing. It doesn't really hurt us that much, but that's not good. Surely we're not going to kill any marksmen. They all level up, okay. It's going to be a skip. We probably want to do something here, but how much we can do? Except for, you know, throw more area units onto this. Okay, so he's gone into the sledges now. He's kind of committed into the sledges. So I guess this kills his, do we kill Phoenix is the question? Like, what's our chaff clear? Right, he still has, do we need a range or arc lights or something? I think so. So let's range our arc lights. Not much else we can do. We're very limited on options. Probably could have missiled this, but I mean, okay. This is good. I'm proud of myself for doing this. That was smart. But where's the, there's no chaff. That's the problem. We're losing our, we don't have any chaff here. Like this is no good. Our tower's a little exposed. Way too exposed, I mean. Yeah, that's not good. For a moment there, I thought things were going quite well, actually. I was like, you know, we have units to address the flank, but then this happens, okay. 12 people watching, okay. Oh boy. Well, still have 3K, pretty much. Just a factory. Maybe we sell out of this? Okay. Almost clicked on something accidentally. Okay, let's skip. We sell out of this and get 200, 1300, 1500. It's just, it's a naked factory. We would no text, no vegan. Honestly, I don't like that. But I do think we need to start selling out of certain things like this. And we could put the money maybe on this. Let's get a level on the tower at least. I feel like some more crawlers maybe here is good. What we need is the beacon, so our crawlers don't go this way. They go here. And I don't know. Go for some more wasps maybe, or some mustangs. Probably wasps. No techs on the wasp really. We can upgrade our. We can just float the money. It's probably better to just to go for the upgrades here. Okay, this is not good. He's spending a lot of money on this, so that's fine. You know, it just makes us more rich when the factory comes online. Looks like we might even save this tower here. Those tanks are really tanky. All right. He's leveled up. He's got the burst mode. So we're worried. The factory's worried about the burst mode for sure. All right, it's time to go now. It is time to go for the factory. Okay, go for this. HE is going to be good. What's our angle? I think our angle is just straight in. Right? Okay, let's make sure to shield. Go for a distraction here for his chaff at least. Not really meant for the tanks, just meant for his chaff. All right. What else? You just missile something here? Or you just save the money? Might be good to missile just so we can get our army forward fast enough. All right. He says, wow, okay. Yeah, wow is meaning like, this is the best possible move that we could have done. We're gonna do like 2k damage. So, wow is right for sure. More than 2k. Okay. So now we're gonna reposition this. We get the fire. I think we go for the fire here for sure. Right? Yeah, we definitely go for the fire. We'll reposition it here, I think. The only thing is, he's gonna have the melter available here. So I kind of want to... Let's do the fire like this. Does he have EMP? He does not have EMP on anything, so we could go for the overload, or we could go for range, but it just depends on what he's gonna, if he's, for anticipating some, Alright, we can go for a tech. I think it's gonna be overload. Okay. I think this is gonna burn anyways, but what do we want to come forward? Do we just missile here? I think so. It's the most important thing is actually just that there's nothing in the way of the how's this fire? Is this fire good enough? Probably be like this, right? Okay. Going for the abyss. Really in a pretty bad position. But that was a good fire. That was a good shield, but blocked most of the fire. Level 2 abyss is still scary though. Just not sure we have enough to kill this. See, it's killing this super quick. That was 2 sweeps. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of disappointed there. It felt like he didn't deserve to win that round because he didn't predict the position correctly. I'm thinking we got to stay out of this, right? And we just go for another factory here. We go for the dual beacon. Problem is like, I feel like we're not addressing the real problem, which is the real problem is the abyss. Kind of feel like there's nothing that can kill the abyss. At the minimum, what we could do is we could just avoid like going into the abyss. Um, so what do we sell out of? If you, I don't know. Just feels like if there's nothing that can kill the abyss, you know, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Um, so what do we not want anymore? Kind of need everything here. Guess we could upgrade this, but it's probably better that we get to the tower quicker. That's probably just a better, like it's a better hope. Now the beacon is blocked by the abyss himself. Alright, that's gonna be GG. Wait, we're gonna get a tower here actually. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't think it's gonna work though. Like he's just way too fat here. Wait, we get another tower? Wait a second. Holy crap. I was like, I thought this was GG. Wait, never mind. We still can't win. Oh man, that felt like we deserved to win there, honestly. Okay. We'll go for the Phoenix, I guess. Now it's like we just pretend like, well, let's just give up on the factories pretty much, right? So it's gonna be what, like 100 range, 135. I think we need to want to click charge shot, but let's go aerial spec first on this. Maybe we just go more into the wasps, right? Aerial spec wasps. And I think we need to start selling out of certain things. We'll go, do we go more Phoenix or do we go more Wasp? I think we go more Wasp here. But I don't think we can afford level 4. So we'll go for this. I think we do one charge shot, I think. I mean, range could be even more safe. I think range could be safer. And we'll just continue. We'll just see what we can do here. So make sure to missile this and this. It's almost a dead tower. I'm telling you, his air units is not doing so good, but that was an amazing missile. But his air units are not doing great here. There we go. Think we win here? Yep. Last round efficient? What does that mean? You went efficient mean it's on the last round? That's crazy. Yeah, this game was kind of crazy. But I think what the lesson was actually because he committed so much into the abyss. I mean, like we should have just went melters here, right? Like why didn't we go for a melter? But you need Chaff in front. He'd kill the melter and he killed the tower. It does look like he's kind of vulnerable to this. Imagine just putting a crawler here and then like a melter. A crawler here and then like a melter. Wouldn't that be like just, you know, GG real quick? But I think the safer option is it's these wasps here. These wasps are just super good. The phoenixes actually didn't do as much as I expected, I was if we had time, I would have went back and clicked EMP. That being said, he didn't really have anything here. He didn't really have any technologies. Um, if it was the boat, I think the EMP kind of makes sense, but yeah, the wasps did the job here. And I'm kind of glad. Like we almost committed into the phoenixes, but I just know that the wasp is the best counter to the phantom rays, not necessarily the phoenix. And the wasp is, it's overall probably just the best option. I feel also like this vertical sweep nerfs his ability to kill our like wasps. You know what I mean? Like it's the first time that we faced the vertical sweep I think ever, and it's insanely good on the factory. It's like one swipe, one level on the factory. It two swiped our level two factory. But I feel like it did nerf like the ability for it to do damage to the wasp, so that worked out quite well for us. Um, I'm just surprised that the Phoenixes did so little. I was expecting the Phoenixes, like usually it's the boats and the abyss. The Phoenixes are like the damage dealers, and the wasps don't do that great. But I don't know. Like I think we just got lucky. The wasps probably aren't good into the abyss in general unless he has the vertical sweep. And then the wraiths, well, they kind of died to our wasps there. He had a really good missile though that killed this. That was pretty devastating. Yeah. So really, this is pretty much just another Ray game. We just play normal. We start losing, and then we just start going in with the factory. I just didn't love the level one factory because I didn't love the level two factory because I would have ideally liked to go factory on round five, but round six isn't too bad, right? So it still shows that the elite spec could be viable. If you're gonna make these factory plays, but man, I'll tell you that when he was doing some of those sweeps, it really came super close to this tower right there, and yeah, a lot of luck was definitely involved here.